your nails, mommy. You said that one. I was. All right, this is the people versus Don Juan Raymore. Ticket number P1. Wait, you know what? I'm sorry. Let me get off the Corporal Williams side of here. He's so patient. You got that file.
That's Davis with that.
Mr. Davis, put your phone on mute until your name is called.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Put your phone on mute until your name is called, because it's noisy.
This is the people versus Shanae Royal, ticket number X3744388, count 1, which I think is just a review, motor vehicle operation without security. Ticket number P1112315, count 1, driver's license expired. Ticket number P1226842, count 1, drove while license not valid or proper license, and count 2, 16 to 20 miles per hour over posted speed. Good morning, please say your names for the record. We'll start with Corporal Williams.
Good morning, Corporal Lamont Williams, badge 4198 to Detroit Police.
Yes, Your Honor. Good afternoon, Tamika Horn, appearing on behalf of the city, P70303.
All right, Mr. Warbling.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werwing, P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
Ms. Royal, say your name, please. You can unmute yourself.
Shanae Royal.
Matter is set for trial. Ms. Horn, are the people ready to proceed?
Yes, we are, Your Honor. The people are ready to proceed, and we have extended an offer to the defendant. And Mr. Warbling, what say you?
Yes, my client wishes to waive rights and accept that offer.
All right. Okay, with that, Ms. Royal, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Warbling today in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to direct your attention to the date of September 11, 2020 at approximately 11:30 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near the location of Peterborough Street and is this Cass in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you driving a 2007 Land Rover vehicle?
Yes.
Was your license expired?
Yes.
All right. Then with that, the court will amend that. You satisfied with factual basis, Mr. Warbling?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, the court will amend that count to fail to display. Then you stipulate to the face of the ticket, then ticket number ending in 842.
We do, Judge.
All right, so the court will, and you stipulate the probable cause.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so the court will dismiss count 1 without prejudice, will amend count 2 to limited access with 5 over, and we will proceed to sentencing. There is going to be a fine of $125 for the limited access count that is due in 2 weeks. You already owe $402 on a state matter, and the court is going to waive the fine for the fail to display. So you understand everything that's going on? You gotta pay $125 by July 22nd. You still owe $402.
So that'll be $527 altogether.
Yes.
Okay.
And if you don't, I mean, it gets a little confusing, but if you don't pay the $125 within the 2 weeks, well, I mean, you need to pay the $402 too. Can you have all that paid in 14 days or no?
Is that before I have to pay that before I can get my license back?
Yes,
And that would be the only thing I have to pay, right? The 527?
there's probably some reinstatement fees you have to pay too.
Okay. But yeah, I can do that in the 2 weeks.
I'll give you to the 29th. I'll give you 3 weeks. I can add another week to it. So I'll do that.
Okay, thank you.
That's a lot of. All right, so any other questions?
No, I'm all set.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. And thank you, Corporal Williams.
No problem. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you for your patience.
No problem.
So I'm done.
Yes, you're all set.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right, give me 1 second. And I'll stay on. All right, this is the people versus Jamar Reed. Is he here? We'll do Dewine. Do I see Dewine Raymore? I don't see him. We got Charlton Duffy. You had a file for that Charlton Duffy.
He's done.
All right, this is the people versus Charlton Duffy, ticket number SP 11299975, count 1, improper license. Ticket number SP 11866658, count 1, operator license, not in possession. Good morning, please say your names for the record, starting with Attorney Werbling.
Ben Werbling, Your Honor, P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
State your name, Mr. Duffy. Mr. Duffy, unmute yourself, state your name.
Charlton Duffy.
All right, there is an offer that if you plead to the improper license, then the operating with no license in possession or driver's license in possession will be dismissed. Does he wish to avail himself to that offer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, raise your right hand, Mr. Duffy. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Wordley today in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your
No.
guilty plea today? You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes, ma'am.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna direct your attention to the date of October 28th, 2020 at approximately 3:05 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near the location of Joy Road and Wyoming, or is it Joy Avenue in Wyoming, city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you driving a 2004 Chevrolet vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And were you driving while your license was improper or not valid?
Yes.
Are you satisfied with Dr. basis, Mr. Worley?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Stipulate the probable cause as the remaining counts to be dismissed.
Yes, Judge.
All All right, so we're gonna proceed to, that's dismissed without prejudice, we'll proceed to sentencing. There's going to be a fine, Mr. Duffy, of $200. Can you have that paid by August 5th?
Yes.
All right, did you have any questions, sir?
No, ma'am.
You are all set.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. I just, yeah, 'cause I don't have a file for it. All right, this is the people versus Traquana Davis, ticket number SP 124898 count 1, drive on license suspended. And count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please say your names for the record, starting with Attorney Werbling.
Morning, Your Honor. Ben Werwing, P648889 on behalf of the defendant.
All right, Mr. Davis, can you unmute yourself, say your name, please?
Traquan Davis.
Okay, there is an offer of improper plates and then dismissing the driver license suspended. Does your client wish to avail himself of that offer?
I believe he does, Judge. The offer is to pleading to a 0-point misdemeanor, Mr. Davis, that does not go on your driving record. Did you want to accept that, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, raise your right hand. Mr. Davis? Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
I do.
You can put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Worthing today in private about your case and your rights.
You got a lot of cases, right?
Can you repeat that?
You had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Worthing today in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will.
No.
You're not pleading of your own free will.
Oh, yeah.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna direct your attention to the date of November 5th, 2021 at approximately 4:04 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near the location of Neff Avenue and Warren in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you driving a 2007 Chevrolet vehicle?
Yes.
And did you not have any insurance?
I didn't have insurance.
You satisfied, Mr. Werbling?
I am, Your Honor.
For as also satisfied, will amend that count to improper plate. You stipulate the probable cause as to the remaining count to be dismissed, Mr. Werbling.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, that matter is dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. Mr. Davis, there's gonna be a fine of $200. Can you have that paid by August 5th?
You say August the 5th?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Any
Yes.
more time to pay that?
No, August the 5th, all right.
Okay. Any questions?
No questions.
You're all set, sir.
All right, have a good day.
You too.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, this is the people versus, do you have an offer for Dominique? For Dominique Darnell?
I believe Ms. Horn wanted to speak with the officer, so we were gonna set it for trial, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, this is the people versus Dominique Darnell, ticket number B1231932. Count 1, failed to vaccinate dog against rabies or produce proof of vaccination. Ticket number B1231942. Count 1, no dog license. I think I'm doing this wrong. Ticket number B1231952. Count 1, failed to vaccinate dog against or rabies or produce proof of vaccination. And then ticket number B1231912, count one, dogs at large. Ticket number B1231962, count one, no dog license. And then ticket number B1231922, count one, dog restraint. Good morning, please say your names for the record, or afternoon rather, starting with Attorney Worth.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Ben Werbeling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
Say your name, Mr. Darnell.
Dominique Darnell. Good morning.
All right, there is an offer, well, I don't know what the offer is, but it's my understanding, Mr. Werbeling, your client wishes to proceed to a bench trial.
That's correct, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Darnell, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes,
You can put your hand down. You understand you do have the right to a jury trial?
right.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value to waive your right to a jury trial?
No,
You understand that by having a bench trial, the court will be the fact finder?
okay,
Okay, so the court's gonna continue your not guilty plea, set up for a bench trial date on.
We can go August the 12th.
So we'll set up for August the 12th at 9:00. Any questions?
August 12th.
Yes, at 9:00.
Okay, thank you.
All right, you are all set.
Thank you.
Good luck. I think that's it. I have these two. They were here, but they're not here anymore. Dewan Raymore
Mhm. And Jamar Reed.
and Jamar Reed.
Yeah.
The other was leave to the. Oh, no, I did these already. I did Jamar, I did Raymore.
Right. Oh, yeah. It's just, I think Reed fell off, Judge.
Jamar Reed.
I did talk with him in the breakout room and told him there was a dismissal, and then I never
Oh,
found
this
him.
was, well, here, let's just do this one. This is the
Okay.
people versus Jamar Reed, ticket number 397346, count one, no insurance. Good morning, good afternoon, please say your names for the record, starting with Attorney Werbeling.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Ben Werbeling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
All right, so your client's present, he was here,
Yes.
all right. You stipulate the probable cause,
Yes, Your Honor.
this matter is dismissed without prejudice.
Thank you, Your Honor.